Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well and having a lovely day. So today, as I am filming this, it is currently Christmas Eve. I've basically been working all day, so it's now the evening, and I have decided that I'm going to be vlogging Christmas Day because I know that so many of you guys were asking if I was going to, and I love filming Christmas Day, and I know that you guys really enjoy watching festive vlogs, so yeah, I'm excited that I'm going to be filming it tomorrow. So before we get into the fun part of the vlog, I just wanted to say that tomorrow Michael and I will be forming a Christmas bubble with two other households, which is within the rules. I just want to clarify that I have read both the government website and the BBC Scotland website, and on there it says that you're allowed to form a Christmas bubble with two other households, because I was very confused because I was hearing people saying that you're only able to form a bubble with one other household, but I have quadruple checked the websites, and what we are going to be doing in this vlog is completely within the rules. So initially Michael and I were just going to spend Christmas together, just like the two of us, because this was before we knew what the rules were going to be around Christmas. We just thought that you would have to just stay within your household, but it's a bonus that we are now able to form a Christmas bubble with two other households. So previously the rules were that you could form your Christmas bubble for like 5 days over the Christmas period. So Michael and I were going to spend Christmas Day with my sister, which would be us like combining with one other household, and then on Boxing Day, because we actually both have Boxing Day off, which is really nice, we were gonna spend Christmas with Michael's mum's household. So that would be us combining with another household, and that would be us, you know, having the three households that you're allowed to. But the rules have again changed, so now you can still form the Christmas bubble with two other households, but only on Christmas Day. So Michael and I were talking, and we just thought that it was pretty, not impossible, because it would be possible to go to Michael's mum's on Christmas Day, but it would mean that we would have to travel there and back on Christmas Day, because you're only allowed to travel on the one day, because then from Boxing Day we're basically in lockdown and you're not allowed to travel out of your own area. So we would basically spend Christmas Day driving 4 hours there, having to say like a quick hello and quickly, you know, eat dinner. It would all be a rush and it wouldn't be relaxing, and then it would be 4 hours back. And I also hate driving in the dark, so we'd have to leave earlier. It just wouldn't work out. So I do feel really bad, because obviously it's Michael's first Christmas away from his family, and he's been away from his family for like a month now, because he's lived up here for a month. So I do feel really bad about that. Like, obviously he's moved such a far distance from me, and I still just cannot believe that someone like would want to make such a long distance move to be with me. Like, it's mad. And obviously like I appreciate him so much for doing that, because it just means a lot, but you know, I do feel guilty that he doesn't get to see his family, but I think like hopefully in the new year, when things hopefully start to go back to normal, it will, like, I won't feel as guilty, because he'll be able to, you know, go and see his family whenever he wants. But it's just now with like the rules and the lockdown and everything. So to cut a long story short, we've basically decided that this Christmas Michael and I will obviously spend it together, which is so exciting because it's our first Christmas where we're not apart. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to form a Christmas bubble with two households, which is allowed. So we're going to go to my mum's household in the morning, and then later on we're going to go to my sister's. So just to clarify, there are three households in our bubble, and you're allowed to travel within Scotland on Christmas Day. And yes, Natasha has moved out of Inverness, but it's still in like our local area. Like, it's only a 50-minute drive, so it's still like, she's still in tier 1 like us. I mean, yes, we go into tier 4 like all of Scotland does on Boxing Day, but yeah, I am very, very excited for Christmas, to get to spend it with Michael, and Michael's actually super excited as well to see my family, and basically Rosie's been asking after him and it's going to be so much fun, so I'm really, really excited. So Michael is still at work and he won't be home for another like good few hours because he's working super late, so it's a bit of a different Christmas Eve for me because I normally wouldn't spend it on my own. Like obviously last Christmas Eve I was working as well, so that's normal, but then I would come home and like watch a Christmas movie with my family and stuff, but obviously it's a bit different this year, but I am still gonna have a great evening. So I will quickly show you what I have been up to since I came home from work. I won't go into the boring stuff like the washing and laundry that I've been doing, but I will talk to you guys about the situation. So here we have our beautiful Christmas tree, and I've basically organised all of the presents under here. So these are all of the presents that Michael and I are going to be opening in the morning before we go to my mum's, and then I've laid out all of Michael's presents for his stocking, and I'm just about to fill that, which I'm so excited to do. So I've just like, I got loads of little bits for him. It's not like anything big, but it's just because my mum always has done a stocking for me, like every single year up until this year obviously because now I've moved out, and she would always just put little things like fluffy socks in it, or like chocolate, just little things like body spray, and I just think that is the cutest thing. So I've got Michael a few like small bits and pieces, so like it's nothing big like I say, but I just think it's such a nice idea to do like a stocking for each other. It's just loads of fun little bits, so I'm gonna pop that in his stocking in a little bit, and I think we will probably open that on camera tomorrow morning. I'm gonna ask him if he wants to do that. So then I have filled this bag here with all the presents that I'm taking to my sister's house, so like all Rosie and Arthur's and Tasha's and Duncan's presents. I've also got Natasha's birthday present in here as well because it was her birthday 3 days ago, and obviously I haven't been able to see her, so she's getting her birthday present late, which, you know, I'm sorry about, but there's nothing you can really do this year. And then I also bought this today because it's one of my favourite Christmas movies, but I don't actually have a DVD player yet, or a TV stand. Let's not talk about that again. But yeah, I bought this DVD because it's one of my favourites, and I thought that we could watch it whilst we're at Natasha's, so that will be fun. And then, I'm so out of breath, behind the chair, these are all the presents that I'm taking to my mum's house. So these are all my gifts to my mum, my dad, Laura, Daniel and Lola. And then this massive gift bag is filled with presents for me and Michael from my mum and my dad. And the reason why I have it in the pile of things that I'm taking to my parents' house is because at the time my mum thought I was just spending Christmas Day with my sister, and then we were going to Michael's mum's for Boxing Day. So she just dropped off those presents for us because obviously she was under the impression that she wasn't going to see us on Christmas. But now that our plans have changed and we're actually going to my mum and dad's, I think it would be nice for them to actually watch us open their presents, because I think like that's one of my favourite parts of Christmas, is watching people open the presents that I give to them. And I know that I'm so like my mum, so I know that she would love to see us open our presents. Oh, actually, she did tell me that I could open one of them before Christmas because it was sort of something to go on our tree, which I'll show you because it's the cutest thing ever. So yeah, we got to open this, and my mum got it from Etsy, I think, and it says first Christmas in our new home, Lucille and Michael 2020. So she wanted us to open that before so that we could actually use it for our tree this year. But I'm going to put it on the tree every single year because it is literally the cutest thing ever. Like, how thoughtful is that? So yeah, that's all the presents organised into piles of where I'm taking them. I'm literally so excited. I cannot wait to give everybody their presents. Oh, it's dark because you guys know I have a habit of turning off lights behind me, courtesy of my dad teaching me that valuable lesson. I also went to Tesco yesterday and I now have a fridge full of food. I've got loads of like pigs and blankets, I've got gammon, what else, just loads of Christmas food because like I said, we're going to my sister's for Christmas dinner, so I obviously wanted to contribute to like the cost of food. So Natasha's bought like most of it, but I've bought like more just because me and Michael are going to be there as well. So I've just bought like extra meat, extra veg, extra pigs and blankets because you can never have too many pigs and blankets. Just like juice and stuff and wine. And I forgot to show you this. Did I tell you that I never had an advent calendar this year, and it was the first year that I never had an advent calendar? And I really wanted to get one this year, not for me, well, kind of, but especially for Michael, because he hasn't had one since he was a little kid. And I always said to him, I was like, when we live together, you're going to get an advent calendar every single year. I'm going to make sure of it. And I don't know what happened, but this year I could not find an advent calendar anywhere. I mean, I probably did leave it too late, but I was so gutted because I wanted to make sure that Michael had an advent calendar, just because I thought, oh, it's so sad that he hasn't had one since he was a little kid. And I could not for the life of me find one anywhere. So we basically got to about the 20th of December without an advent calendar, and then my work realised that they had ones in the back that they hadn't put out for sale, so I managed to get us some advent calendars. So we had like 20 days worth of chocolate to eat in one day. So look, reduced to a pound, but we actually got them for free because they're actually out of date. But they still taste fine. Anyways, Michael chose the frozen one because, you know, I would have wanted the frozen one as well, but he had to have first choice because it's only fair. So I got the LOL one. And I haven't opened an advent calendar on a vlog since last year, so let's do number 24. Remember when I did this every single day last year for Vlogmas? Uh-oh, I can't get it out. I forgot the struggles of this. What did we get? A reindeer! So I'm gonna go and fill Michael's stocking, and I'll get back to you when I'm all cozy and about to watch a Christmas movie. So I'm now about to watch a Christmas movie. I've decided to watch The Holiday. Excuse my spots that I've just squeezed, but I normally watch The Holiday with my mum. So if my mum is watching this, because I know that ever since I've moved out, my mum actually gets my sister to put my vlogs on for her because she doesn't know how to work like the internet and YouTube and stuff, because she misses me. So if my mum is watching this, then I miss watching The Holiday with you this year. But there's not actually that many movies on Netflix for like Christmas movies. I think I've watched every single one of them that's on there. So yeah, I'm gonna pop that on and watch that. I've also just made myself hot chocolate, which doesn't actually look the best. Like, it never looks nice, but it always tastes really nice. And look how cool this Christmas card is that I got from one of my friends at work. She's literally so thoughtful. This is like the coolest card ever. It's like 3D.